On January 5th of last year, a young woman named Lila celebrated her debut, a traditional and highly anticipated coming-of-age celebration in the Philippines, akin to a quinceañera. For Lila, this day was meant to be magical, a once-in-a-lifetime experience filled with family, friends, and cherished moments. But what should have been a joyous milestone turned into a day she'd never forget, for all the wrong reasons. Leela shared a deep bond with her beloved cat, Tang, a former stray orange tabby she had adopted and nurtured. Tang had become her loyal companion, always by her side, and she wanted him to be part of her special day. A professional photographer had been hired, and she dreamed of capturing a timeless photo with Tang. As the preparations unfolded, Lila noticed Tang was missing. Panic set in. Tang was an indoor cat and rarely ventured outside without her. Frantically, she enlisted the help of her cousins and family members to search for him. Her heart sank when one of her cousins, Marco, approached her with a sinister grin, holding what appeared to be a piece of raw meat. "I found Tang," Marco said, laughing as he revealed what looked disturbingly like butchered cat meat. Lila froze, her mind racing as she tried to process the scene. Tears welled up in her eyes as she screamed, horrified at the implication. As it turned out, Marco had been playing a cruel prank. The meat was rabbit, a traditional delicacy prepared for her party, but its resemblance to a cat's anatomy had been enough to devastate her. Worse yet, Marco admitted that Tang had been taken to their uncle's house, as some family members felt he was in the way during the food preparations. While Tang was unharmed, Leela's trust in Marco was shattered. Furious, she demanded Tang be returned immediately and told Marco to leave the celebration. Marco brushed off her reaction, claiming it was just a harmless joke, but Lila's day was already ruined. Fast forward to this year. Lila made it clear to her parents that Marco was not welcome at her birthday celebration. She still felt the sting of his actions and didn't want a repeat of the drama. However, Marco showed up uninvited, escorted by his mother, Lila's aunt. When confronted, Marco dismissed her feelings, calling her oversensitive and urging her to take a joke. The confrontation escalated. Lila's aunt accused her of being selfish and dramatic, hurling insults and even invoking religious condemnation, claiming Lila's refusal to forgive would send her to hell. The family gathering became a battlefield of words until Lila's father and grandfather stepped in to diffuse the tension. Marco and his mother left in a huff, but the damage was already done. In the days that followed, Lila's aunt flooded the family group chat with scathing messages, labeling Lila as narcissistic and ungrateful. She accused Lila of ruining both last year's debut and this year's celebration with her pettiness. Now, Lila wonders if she went too far. Was she right to draw a line and exclude Marco, or should she have forgiven him for the sake of family unity? The question remains, was Marco's prank a harmless joke, or was it a betrayal of trust that justified Lila's reaction?